Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I'm your host, the Tempest Demon Odyssey. And as you can notice, I've already used a bonding point. I will go over this right now. If a bonding event does not give us a character profile, like Machias's, I'll just do it off screen. But there's one other we can do. Oh, right, that's the train station. Which is right here. And that is Elliot's. And these give us nice little things. So, Elliot is in this room. And let's give Elliot a hand. So, what did Elliot get? Month's worth of food, clothes, daily necessities. Oh, his sister. Yeah, so Elliot's always been into music. That is going to become a funny point later on. But our bond with Elliot has strengthened. And yeah, now it's time to actually use this. And for the first quest, I want to take care of the one at the engineering building. I'm not going to be doing Laura's because there's no point. It doesn't give us a character profile. Oh, right. There's this scene. Oh god, I forgot that this scene was here already. And he is a noble. Yeah, pretty laid back, especially for a noble. And fishing club. This is something I quite enjoy about this game. Why did air catch in my throat? You got a fishing book and a beginner's rod. I don't need the beginner's rod. He's a white angler. Yeah. To explain catching, it is actually part of filling out the journal. As you saw, we got a book for it. And by talking to Kenneth, we can trade in points we get from fishing for prizes. One of those happened to be a quartz and a master quartz. Trista has 2 fishing spots. Here's one of them. So yeah, we can now access the fishing section, and it's not that hard to fish. So how about we give it a shot? Yeah, I'm sidetracking, but hey, it's not going to take long. So let's fish. So, normally you'd start with the beginner, then you'd get the deluxe, then you'd get the Lake Lord. I have the Lake Lord, so that's what I'm going to be using. Ground bait resets the fish. once you have fished them all out. But fishing is as simple as following the button presses. You can always know where it's going just by watching the circle, and I'm surprised I'm actually able to do this while talking. Oh, come on, catfish. Right? Is that what this is?
Wow, this is a big one!
Yep. So that got us 95 points. And we've caught 1 out of 20 fish. And it'll cough up something and give us CP. So it's always a good idea to go fishing for a bit. Okay, this one's an easy fish because you only have 3 buttons. If it's got 4, then it's going to be a harder fish.
Not bad.
And yeah, it's not as many points. But it coughed up some septum. And currently we need 1 of every fish. And this one's one of the really easy ones.
Caught one.
As a note, there are also fish that can only be caught with certain rods. Mainly, there are only fish that can be caught by the Lake Lord. Standard rod cannot catch fish that can be caught with the deluxe rod and up, and the such. Did I catch that fish already? Doesn't look like it. So, can I get 5 new fish in this one run? That'd be awesome. And I can. Alright. That's not a bad haul.
Now that's a catch.
Yeah, I'll say, Reen. Oh. Those are the ones you really want to come up because, again, 20 of each. That's quite nice. But we're done fishing for now. Let's get on to that quest, shall we? From now on, I will be fishing off screen and telling you what shows up. And actually, there is something else I need to do. Which button was it again? This one. If we go over to characters and go into class 7, we can see we've got one of the 3 things for Elliot. We don't have anything else for anyone else. Fishing. Yeah. And it also tells you what the possible items are. So I think we mainly got the medium or the low one. I don't think any of these we got the high one. I've already went over bucks, active voice report. That's the help. Yeah. So, I want to go to the engineering building. Which is... Why does that have a... Oh, right, there's something that I gotta do in there later. In here, though. You want to do this quest, which is why it's required. Hey, we remember you. This is George Gnome. Yeah. Second year, head of the engineering club. And... very own orbiment factory. Here's the rundown. 3 orbital products. Scale to the cooking club. 2nd floor of the main building. Next 2 are both in town. antique orbital lamp, and that goes to Mitch at the pawn shop. And the last one, orbital wristwatch to Radio Trista. The scale, the lamp, and the wristwatch. Okay, so yeah, this is how some of the quests go. It's just a simple delivery. So, main building floor 2. Because I'd rather not run all the way there. And if I'm right, yeah, the people are marked on your map with a red question mark. So, this guy. Question mark, exclamation. This is Nicholas. We give him the scale. And this quest, first off, gives us the recipe book. This is an important part. Yes, we can access recipes, so I get to go over this. Yay! We're actually learning things. I can go over it easier. Basically, depending on who's in your party, you can make stuff. It'll always be Rain and someone else. So, looking at this, we want for the simple omelet either Emma, Elliot, and Fee in order to try and make everything. Those 3 characters in specific. Tomato sandwich, Elliot, Machias, and Eustace. Well, now. Yeah, there's not much that Rain can actually make on his own. So you really want to do it with party members. Each one costs a certain amount of items that you actually have to use. It's a neat little crafting system. Now, Mitch's pawn shop. And I believe this just goes over the pawn shop. Am I right? Come on. Items for items. Oh, he also gives us a blade deck. This I can't show off until we advance to the next day, but yeah. I forgot this quest did so much thing. You can now purchase curios. Yeah, curios are basically how you get items that you've missed. But usually it is monster materials. I recommend buying these when you can. Because those monster materials are used in cooking. And with drops, I wouldn't trust them. So yeah, make of it what you will. Now, I will run over to Radio Trista because load screens. I think we've had enough, and this is Radio Trista. So we just talk to the receptionist. We can wait on the sofa. And Michael. Nine o'clock. So, back to the engineering building. Wow, I'm actually making decent time. Because you're done with all 3. He just gives us an orbital radio. Long story short, he's doing maintenance on our Arcus units. So this, and he tells us about septith masses. Yeah, septith masses are just reselling. Ugh. But now we can use the orbital factory. So this, we can change the covers of our stuff. We can exchange septith. Okay. And the such. Now, slot. Now, we can also create quartz. As you can see, each one takes a certain amount of septith. This I won't be worrying about. This, however. Yeah, we can add more slots. So, you have to open them in order, though, which sucks, but I am going to open as many as I can for Reen, and I can open all of Reen's at this point. I'm not going to worry about Elliot or Gaius at this point, because, spoilers, we're not actually going to be using Gaius. Now, we can also buy EP charges here, and if I hadn't already bought it, we could buy the Scepter. But, now you can see, Reen has an EP total of 540. However, I get to set up Reen in a pretty unique way. Now. And to be... Ooh, do I not have an Impede 1? I really don't have an Impede 1? Can I make one? No, I cannot. Well, that complicates things. So, Reen is actually not going to be able... that sucks. I thought I had an Impede 1. Oh well. That just means I get to focus more on other things. Yeah, Impede is really nice. Speed Breaker, you want to put on Reen. I know there's something else that I want to put on Reen, but I gotta put it on a different slot. Yeah, Raksha. And then, because I took it off of Gaius before, we want to throw Zeus on. This red one can just be... nah, not that one. I've got an idea of who's going to be using that one. We'll just throw an attack 3 on him. Call it a day there. But for the rest of his gear, I'm no longer going to be putting on the Skanda gem. I have an idea of who that's going to. Really, you're going to want action 2 and 3 on the characters that you're going to be using the most often. Personally, I'm also going to throw an action 1 on him. This just may have broken my game. Just getting Reen set up like this. Because I do have the Abyss Shadow. I think I need to switch that out for the belt. For now. But, yes, we can now do that. And now for the next quest. The next quest happens to be... Well, we're due... And... what's this? Oh, right. We get to meet this person. Can we talk to her? Oh well. So now off to the Student Union building. Which we go up to the second floor. And there should be... Oh no, she's not on the second floor. She's on the first floor. Right there. A commoner student. And she needs someone to help find her notebook. Borrow a book from the library. Classes, bestow in the classroom, taking notes. Between the classroom and the library. So, yeah. It basically tells you it's in the main building somewhere. And how much... oh, wow. I'm blazing. And to be honest, you're gonna laugh. It is right here. They... Yep. So now, back to Student Union. And that should be the last quest for this part of the day. I almost made that same mistake. No wasting time. Yeah, put it in a jacket pocket. Oh. A noteworthy loss. So now we can take on our final request. Yeah, this is the last quest for this piece, which is run over here to... Actually, hold up. Can I talk to you? Ah, yes. This is important. Getting the dishes, I believe, gets you... If, you get the peculiar dishes, it gets, I believe, a master quartz. And in here, Principal Van Dyke. Yes. Yeah, Sarah makes a bunch of stuff. Yep, we are investigating the old schoolhouse. And this is where an important part of this game takes place. We get the key. Yes, every chapter we will be required to go into the old schoolhouse. And it's a great place to train, gain up Septith, and the such. It also is good for doing recipes, as you can change out your party members later on and make parties of your choice. This is quite nice. So, how about we get on to it? We've got enough time to start the old schoolhouse. Yes. As a note, the time will advance to evening. Therefore, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. That means the Colette quest needs to be finished by now, and you have to have talked to Elliot. So as of right now, we can only use Elliot and Gaius. Was that door there? Not sure. So yes, we've got to go through that door. However, beforehand... Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and use one of the 33 of these I have on Reen. Because something has changed. Huh? Yeah, it's smaller. Yeah. So as a note, the old schoolhouse changes. Hmm. Yes, the old schoolhouse changes, and it will change every month in the form of gaining a new floor. And this is why if you did not grab every chest and scan every monster the first time during the prologue going through this area, you are now forever locked out of getting those, unless you start a new game. Now, this we'll talk about later. But, as you can see, we have new monsters. More importantly, we have new chests. Yay. Does that mean I can finally... Yes, I can put links. Basically, you can link up characters. You can only link up 2 characters to each other. I am going to be using Gaius for now. Now with Reen, what do combat links allow you to do? Well, let's get into battle.
Enemy sighted. Take him out. Here we go.
Combat links? Oh crap. Well,
There.
I'll hit you two. That isn't good. I'm not gonna be able to show it, am I? Nope.
It's my turn. There.
Yeah.
I go.
Combat links are the follow-up attacks. Depending on what part in the game you are during your first playthrough, you can only do certain types. But to better illustrate, we have our useful help thing. Link attacks. Link attacks, when you are combat links, phenomenon from the Arcus unit, Link EXP is useful as it gives us different abilities. Link attacks, when we unbalance a foe, we can get a link attack, which is assist, which is a single attack from the character who is linked with the person that caused the enemy to become unbalanced. Weapon types. Basically, if you have an S with 4 stars, it is very likely that you will unbalance the enemy. Critical attacks will always unbalance. So build a crit build if you're going for unbalance all the time. Rush attacks are, I believe you gain them in chapter 3, funnily enough. These are powerful attacks which take 3 bravery points, which means you have to do 3 assists. This is where both characters that are linked will attack the enemy. Burst, you have to perform 5 assists, and Burst has the entire party attack. Of course, you need 2 linked pairs. So, as for that first enemy, well, there's another one up there. I want to run down and grab this chest real quick. Oh, 100 Septith. That'll be useful. Now, as of this, I'm going to call it a part here. We got a lot done, so yeah. Till next time. See you guys then.